Welcome to Mystics Outlook, everybody. We got Raymond Lyons, Cardell Dudley Jr., Wilson Tarquay Jr. As you guys can see, Cardell's still at the ESA. Jonquil Jones led the Connecticut Sun past the shorthanded Mystics, 90-71. Cardell called into the focus a little bit earlier, talk about who he believes is the best player in the league. So, Cardell, the floor is yours. What happened tonight at the ESA?
Yeah, John Quill. That's what happened. Ain't not much else to really. So, the Son of Machine, man. We really hope Messi will be into everybody back. You know what I'm saying? We've seen kind of spurts of excellence, man, but it's just too hard to gauge with to stay there. And they're on demand and they were overwhelmed. And it wasn't just John Quill. Breonna Jones, she was a monster in the middle. Jasmine Thomas was a monster. Dewana Ball wasn't even aggressive. When had she not been aggressive? She was just being a forward, just helping run the show. Um, it, it, I don't really think people understand why Connecticut should be, final, make the finals, especially out the East. They leave it at defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to reel off some special people, they're third in defensive rating, and they only allow 74.3 points per game, which is first in the league. The Missy scored 71 tonight. So that was below the average in their time in the league. They held the Misses to 38% shooting from the field and 33% shooting from three-point range. Keep in mind they're undermanned. You know what I mean? It's I don't even I'm looking at the box score. I don't even know if this is a typo. It gotta be a typo. Rebounds. The Sun had 52 rebounds, the Missy's had 13. There gotta be a typo. I'm not even about to say that. I've never seen that type of gap in rebounding in my life. 13, like, you know, and I think Tina had 4 rebounds, so it's not far fetching. She leads the team in rebound. And when you start reeling off stuff like that, it's nothing you can do. And the Sun had 21 turnovers. And they still smack them. You see what I'm saying? With their defense and the way they pound the glass, man, they do not leave much room for error if you're an opposing team. You have to play flawless basketball. And with them being undermanned like they are, and, with all due respect, having a bunch of role players have to step up and try to play like starters and stars and play those roles, you're not gonna get a good result, man. I like the hard trying to carry him and stuff like that, man. They took her out early in the fourth quarter. She went to the bench. I've never seen Tina huffing and puffing like that. And so trying to go talk to her. She couldn't even get. She couldn't. You could just tell she couldn't get. And then Atkins just got. She competitive as hell, so she just got mad and just started going coast to coast, taking on the whole team, getting to the free throw line. And, what I'm saying? She just like, I ain't going out like this. She was like, I'm gonna just shoot. You know what I'm saying? She got a fair share, opportunity. She got to the line, hit a couple threes late, but anybody they like, I'm telling you, man, they can't wait for this Olympic break because they need bodies back. But John Quill, man, it's scary how good she can come. She even dunked. She dunked. People won't hype it because it was a power lay, but she got up there and yeah, she put it on Atkins' head because Atkins tried to chase her down, swipe at the ball, she went up, put it in. Yeah, so she's improving. And she didn't even play the fourth, most of the fourth. So that could have easily been like a 30-20-10 game. So they did what they should do, man. They're on the man team. They came to their aspirations. They came here and killed. Simple as that.
Yeah, and Ray, you're up next. I was just going to say, it's not a typo. That's what WNBA.com has too for the
No, G.
rebounds.
Oh,
Go ahead,
jeez.
Ray.
Yeah, it was just too much for the Mystics, man. They only dressed six. That's already hard to do against a team nowhere near this caliber. So yeah, this was pretty much a foregone conclusion as far as I'm concerned. Um, it Tina having to go to war with Bree Jones and John Quill down there. No disrespect to Plaisance, but she's not expected to to come in and play this type of role for them. So that's Tina just got jumped. It is what it is, man. And kudos to the Sun. They came in and handled their business. And they just kind of reaffirmed what everybody already knew. You know, if this would have been some type of, if it would have been close, then that's not a good look, man. A team that talented coming in against 6 players, they supposed to smack them like this, you know. And shout out to the Mystics, man. They competed. You know, a coach to both teams is going to compete to the very end, but it's just too much. Like y'all talked about the rebounding. Connecticut had more offensive rebounds than the Mystics had total rebounds, and so that tells you everything you need to know about this game right here. But yeah, like Kyle said, they just trying to get to this Olympic break, man. You know, and get some people back in uniform, and then they can really kind of see where they at. But right now, man, they just try and get to the to the midway point.
Yeah, we talked about Coach Key's availability after yesterday. I reached out that day. I think it was yesterday, Monday. We kind of alluded to that where they're going to go into this game shorthanded. If my East and the South were able to play, we're going to play. If they weren't, then they weren't, and they were willing to whatever happened tonight happened because the focus is on the bigger picture. But for them, what they're focused on, like you guys alluded to, the other side of that break. No one here is surprised that Connecticut did what Connecticut did. And 6 players are supposed to. It was as bad as people thought it would be. That said, I think Washington has 2 more games before the break. And if for them it's just about getting to the break, rallying, come out on the other side of that break, but before that, you got the Liberty on Saturday.
Yeah, and then Chicago, and then Chicago the 10th, and then the next game is the 15th against Vegas. So August 15th against Vegas. So they come right out of it against the heavyweights. Back-to-back games against heavyweights. So my fault. The first 4 games they come off the Olympic break are heavyweights. They got Vegas twice, then they got Phoenix, and then they got Seattle.
Oh yeah.
So they gotta come out and kill. They gotta come out John Wick mode. Otherwise, that's probably end the season. Like that, those 4 losses just give them a gap to try to overcome.
Nah, you guys are definitely right. And the other thing, obviously, to keep in mind as they go into the break, it's just with everybody kind of being jumbled up for the most part. That other group, that other part of the standings. Just keep an eye on what the other teams do to see if there's some help given to them during this time or not. But again, it's about getting to the break, getting there with minimizing the level of damage you can, coming on the side of the break, hopefully healthy runs a lot. So again, no one's totally shocked. Sometimes things are really simple in sports. There's only so much to be said. Short-handed team with championship aspirations, things went how they went. I don't think there's any room to turn this into something that is not. Did you guys have anything else to add?
No, sir.
All right, want to thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you guys Saturday for Mystics Outlook. And again, we appreciate your support. Y'all have a good one.